everyone, and welcome back to The Homecoming. That should be more echoey. I need to get a splitter changer thing for that. So, when we last left off, we had just kind of ticked over things. As you can see, our friendlies went very well. The two Austrian regional teams we did. Nantes, we got a nice draw against them. After that, Nantes is not a pushover team. Say we're not going to lost because we got a 2-0 against them. It's good. So today we are playing Aberdeen in the first game of the season. There might be a double upload today. I'm not too sure if there will be or not. I'll see what made them in later. Just because I did not did. Yeah, that's Englishing right there at its finest. I didn't do a video yesterday, as you can tell. One wasn't put up, so if not, there'll be one maybe at the weekend. We'll see. Like I said, a lot of things are changing. It's one of those years where I'm not going to guarantee a video every day, but with the new systems, new setup I have, it seems to work well. As I've just done that, as I flick through all those friendlies. Transfer wise, nothing happened. I'm trying to get in Lautaro Lopez, who might be going back for 2.7 million. I've only scouted him 30%, so it's a risk. It's saying it's probably going to fail to get a work permit. It is a chance he will, because he's not played any youth games or that for Aberdeen, for Argentina. Nicolas Di Martini, I think that's how we're going to say it, as well. He could get one. We're waiting on it for 2.1. If he comes in, it gives us the Cattage thing. It's saying he could be the 4-star. I think it's also contracted that he will go back again, so we'll see. Apart from that, there's been no one else. Of course, Diego Rossi. So as you can see, literally no one else came in. That's all the ones that's been done. What went out was just loan players of Josh McPake, Nath Coombs, Nicky Hogarth, I think I put out, I'm not too sure, Glenn Middleton, Nathan Patterson, and Kane Ritchie Halser have all gone out on loan. Wow, yeah, okay. That was a great bit of business there by us. So I'm just going through some of these players and just wondering where they are. Have I not on that list? So yeah, so not a lot's happened. We will be playing Aberdeen in the first game of the season. This is the team that is going to play. Wait till you see the new screens. I also have this. I do recommend it. It is the Work the Space squad view. All you have to do is go onto Steam, onto the Steam Workshop, subscribe to him. It's £0. Zero. That's literally what it is. It's just zeroness. And you get this. You subscribe, and all you do is go into where squad, where it says players, and you go to custom, import the view, and it gives you this. Exactly what I was looking for. I do have the kits as well. If we go to the competitions, you can see the badges. The Europa League are there. The Champions League is called Silco. The Eurocups don't have the name fix. Do have the badges. Unfortunately, for just now, it's the older kits. I think it is anyway. The very older kits that don't really get updated, as you can see, very much, because I think they in real life are thinner. So I think it's last year's kits we're running with just now. West Brom and all, I don't have their kits in just yet, so they will get updated, yeah, because I think Wolves now play red instead of the black and gold. So I will continuously try to update and that for the proper kits once more become available online to download. So we're going to get into this. I think I've done the press conference already. We're waiting, so we'll probably play the game, see if we get that boy in, and then we will pick our next game, which will probably be the end of September, beginning of October. I do apologise for yawning. So this will be out at its normal time of 6 o'clock, I would think, if not earlier. Yeah, maybe 6 and 9. Like I said, I'm not promising anything, but I will see you all for the game. And we are back. We have one change already, as the fact is that Borna Barisic is taking a knock in training. Stephen Davis is on 5 days away, and Jermaine Defoe as well is only 7 to a couple of weeks away in Carriages next year. So that's the team we are will go for. Against Aberdeen is Morales up front with Kent and Hadji on the wings, Aribo and Kamara through the middle with Jack playing his defensive midfielder role. Tavernier, Goldson, Balogun and debuting young Calvin Bassey. Was it Calvin? Yep, 20-year-old Calvin Bassey will come in for the injured Borna Barisic, and we've got McGregor starting in goals. One for Rangers 1. That one hasn't been made yet, so it's not got a name, and we've got the Rangers 2. It is the custom Gegen press. So we'll submit the team. This is a new screen for this year as well. Just give it a chance, pleased to be making his debut, and it gives you for the tactic, you know, because I haven't played it that much. There's 4 players in it. The team instructions are suit them with the 3 players. Balogun agrees with the tactical approach. Tavernier's quite happy. He's individual and suits him. And you know, now some of them aren't, like Jordan Jones. He might not be around much longer, so we'll see how this goes. But it's important that we get a win straight off the bat as the teams warm up. You will see new screens galore. So sorry if you do hear this. I am taking a sip of Monster, and this is not a paid promotion. So Monster, if you want to sponsor me, hi, hello. Really love your product. I'll sell out to anyone. Right. So at the Pedon stream, this is the official team sheets. Again, it's kind of meant to show what you would get in real life as well. Yeah, we'll do that as well. So you'll get the staff reaction to this, and like that says, he's less dangerous. We put him onto his weaker foot. It's up to if you do it. So these are the teams. This is the Aberdeen team now. Is Joe Lewis. You've got Hoban, Taylor, Considine, Hernandez, Hayes, McGeoch, Ferguson, Kennedy, Hedges and Watkins as the starting 11. On the benches for Aberdeen is Thomas Chern, Shea Logan, Funso Ojo. You got Greg Lee, Connor McClellan, Calvin Ramsey, Dean Campbell, Scott Wright and Mark Gallagher. On the bench for us is John McLaughlin, George Edmondson, Kima Roof, Cedric Itten, Philip Helander, Bonganai Zungu, Greg Stewart, Jordan Jones and Scotty Arfield are all on the bench for us. Brand new as well. Is this that these are good? That this is it's taken away the passionate stuff like that. Let's go with hands on hips. Go out there and impress me today. Calvin Massey obviously going to be nervous. It's his first game. Not much, all composed, all seem to know what they're doing. Tunnel as well. Again, it's all change. It's a special day. I can't wait to get started. I don't really know him. Reddy said he's pretty much lost the game, the mental game already. As well, skip through this. This is the first game I've played on this, so it's taking its minute to load. I think there might be too many. Go through all this. This is why. There we go. I'll get rid of it. So off we go. Morales. Start brand new at the bottom of the screen as we go through, and we will fix a lot of this. There we go. And then we want it on key highlights. There we go. It's probably just the thing, as this is a brand new screen as well. You can see the Aberdeen formation loading up. But as we go, Tavernier with a throw in, Hadji down to Kamara. Tavernier, and he finds a ball, finds Kamara on the edge of the box, finds Tavernier, good ball. Morales 1-0. Oh, it's offside. 3 minutes into the game, it is offside. Tavernier to Kamara, and it's this ball here. Oh yeah. It might have been Tavernier more that was offside as that ball was played in. But straight away into the game. As you go, brand new for this year as well is the XG, known as the expected goals. So you see we're on a 0.4. This is important in games as well. It shows like if it comes 1, you know, you should be scoring maybe 3 goals and you've got 2, you know, it just shows you, like, I think it goes by the difficulty. I don't really know much about the XG. I think it goes by the difficulty of the shot, as we're stuttering a little bit. As Bassey keeps it in, well played. Nice ball down the line, finds Kent. Kent, ooh, just over the bar. But might have trying to slip through in Morales, but intent straight from us off of the bat, which is good. I'm liking this, what I'm seeing already. Bassey, Aribo down to Kent. Can he cut it in? He can, but it's a penalty! Oh, Kent's bought a penalty there. Tavernier to take. Can James Tavernier do what he does, the captain stepping up on a booking? Tavernier, it's 1-0 Rangers. Straight away, there we go. 24 minutes into the game, and it's 1-0 to Rangers. The starting, it probably is because there's too many leagues loaded, so I'll probably cut them back down a bit, just to get the game to run a bit more. I think it was just too much for it as well. So there's your top 3 of the table at the moment. As Tavernier, oh, he skips past 1, skips past 2. He probably shouldn't have done that, because it's a goal kick. And see what he was trying there. I think we can get this to... Well, we can't just yet. Hadji, Aribo, it's in. Oh, it's a header. It's going to come out to Kent though. He's got a player over. He finds... What's that? Kamara with an absolute dinger just over the bar. We are all over Aberdeen. Hadji, ball in. It's cleared. Balogun's going to get there. No, he's not. Johnny Hayes picks up off of Kennedy, but he's getting tracked. Ryan Jack doing very well. Nice ball into Morales. Alfredo Morales makes it 2-0 Rangers. And we have certainly put out our intent straight away there with that. Hayes just gets caught by Jack. Jack, lovely ball from Ryan Jack right over the top. Morales, and it's in. There was no issues with that whatsoever. And as they're actually going up, we've limited Aberdeen to no shots till now. Still no shots as Hadji's going to pick up the ball and run. Now that he is a very good passer of the ball in real life. What's he like on FM? Aribo. Kent's just going to get there. Kent brings it to the byline. Is that another? It's another penalty. Kent is making their right back look very silly. Tavernier again. Oh, he's hit the post. Oh, why did you stop? Oh, unlucky. He's battered it off the post, but in retrospect, it wasn't quite needed. This is new. The X stories, you can see Aberdeen not had one. Yeah. It should be probably about 4-0, judging by that, but I think that's right. It's 2.5 goals. We've scored the 2. Yeah, as you can see here, it is absolutely used. Looks like he is used to playing at a lower tempo than us today. Well, that'll soon come out of him. So we want to go pump fists and go. No. Let's. Very happy, lads. Let's keep things going. And look at that. Looks inspired. You got the bench here, so you're going to get to gauge what the bench are saying about it as well now as well. Yeah, always press down. This becomes, the dugout becomes a bit more, it's not just the assistant says. You might see that I think it shows you a little graphic of what he's been doing as well, so you're not just there seeing it. Maybe it's Hernandez comes forward, but he's blocked it out. Bassey does very well there to track him. Kent, long ball to Morales, can't quite get there. Aribo will, but no one really there as Kent comes forward. McGeoch to Kennedy, Hedges, Watkins, Hayes. Ooh, Watkins just over the bar. Over the bar. You can see there, this is what I'm pointing, this is what I'm talking about here. Number 15 is McGeoch, and you can see where he can really cross the ball from. So this becomes what Gary McAllister says becomes much more. And you can see the formation changes as well as Tavernier. Oh, it's taken off Kamara's foot there, but we're Aberdeen trying to play their way back into this match a bit. Considine, it's only going as far as Goldson. Hadji can't quite get there over Ojo, but he's in there. Kamara cut it out, and it's a nice ball again to Morales. Oh, over the bar from the Colombian. But Aberdeen trying to play their way back in. A little bit Logan. Bassey over. I think now we will make our substitutes as we're going to praise the entire team. If Morales goes through. Oh, and it's 3-0 to Rangers. what a goal as we're going to make. I'm going to pause that actually. We're going to make some changes just now, just so we've got fresher legs coming on. Zhangzhou, we're going to give him a run out as well. You're allowed to make up to 5 changes, so we'll go with this just now, and we're going to confirm the subs just to get up and going, and just to see, just give them the run out against Aberdeen. We're 3-0 up. There's a ball from Ken as well. He runs it through, keeps running, slides Morales through. Morales was never ever missing from there. So it's 3-0. Again, we're just going to wait. Boom. Morales might not be happy about this one, but he is coming off the game. Yeah, I don't care if he's on it. To be fair, this first game he's going to get loads of opportunities as Kent fires a ball in. Kemar Roofe makes it off the bench, and he makes it 4-0 to Rangers. That's a huge boost to his confidence right there. So Kent fires it in. Roofe, boom, into the back of the net, and it is golden. Absolutely well done, lads. That is going to get praised, and we don't need to do any more than that. And it's 4-0 to Rangers. It didn't really get any of the Zhangzhou there, but absolutely well played. As you can see, the XG went absolutely off the chart there. Wow, if we go have a look around there, you can see the rest of the games don't kick off, but this is the new one. You can also look at the games that all kick off at the same time or thereabouts in the other leagues that are on that day. So we'll go to the dressing room and we'll go absolutely outstretched arms. That's a nice victory, well done. And you see, again, it brings everyone that comes on, but like everyone, you get this whole new part of it, probably just round, so it looks like more like where they're sitting than in of just a line of players, which I think is quite cool. And of course you had all the players down at the bottom on the pad. And then you've got to wait for the immediate reaction, so you can see this again. And you can see this is what we had at the start, a particular result. Again, you just get the positives, the neutrals and the negatives. It's a superb win. Absolutely, the players can have a day off. And then it comes back to this, and you see how the fans reacted. Where it used to just end maybe, and then go back to the inboxes and stuff. This is what it's like now, of how you see how the fans reacted. You know, Nathan Stein, so proud of Rangers, fantastic, a fine debut for Kemar Roofe. Right, Aiden, he was only on the bench. He was off the bench for like a couple of minutes. There's no goal. Yeah, you can see absolutely loving it. And penalty, missed one, fair enough, but it was made up for with a astounding result away from home. And that will be that for the first game of the season. But yeah, we will make those changes because it was slow. So we will remove Mexico completely off of this. So we'll go away next year. And what else was the other one? Yeah, Major League as well. It'll have to help with the performance, and we'll have a look around. I always put Wales on, I don't know why, because some of them you do get. We'll take Greece off as well. We'll try and cut it down just because it's going to help the computer speed as well. That should do. Once that comes in, the game speed, the estimated game speed should go up. The computer performance will run it. There is no doubt about that. We're just going to run that. So, and as promised, after the game, we will save it to. We will go local, and then we will save it here. McInnes not impressed with McDougall's conduct. Oh, I do apologise. I will, yeah, see you in a second. I do apologise for that. One of those of, have you been in a car accident? No, I haven't. So, just because there's one game we're going to ask, well, what did he say? McDowell certainly had been thinking he got the better of you in that match and the build of it. Do you think it's fair to say you fell short under the weight of expectation? I wasn't impressed with how Don conducted himself before the match. I wish you could just let football do the talking. I did let the football do the talking. Derek, I hate to say it, Deke Paul, but yeah, 4-0, mate. 4-0. Let the players do the talking. They battered you. The players should have been on the right side of that. You should have been fired them up and go out there and prove him wrong. They proved me right. Paul. I wish you could just let football do the talking instead of having to resort to all these mind games. I just said that you weren't up to the game. Your players did prove me right. And the result makes it all the harder to take. I have to apologise to the fans because they're the ones who felt it the most. No, Ryan Kent on form. Absolute. And this is very new as well. You can do that. You get this. It just is, and you get the Ryan Kent, which appeared to improve his body language. He was superb, and then that's that done. And then, of course, just press conferences, which is what it is. So we'll probably come back for the Motherwell game. Another away game, but it gives us a nice big block of games to come through. We'll probably miss that Celtic game. Or we go to Ibrox against newly promoted Dundee. It's the indecision here, because we... Alright, okay. What we'll do is we will play the Motherwell game, and then we will do the Old Firm derbies from January, because then that's a nice start to the month and something to look forward to, and it will see where both teams play out, and I'll give it a bit more of importance than playing it here, because this doesn't tell the story. When you get into January, it starts to tell the story of the league, so we will see where we all are and where everything sits by then. So when we come back later today, tomorrow, weekend, who knows, just don't set your watch by it. We will go and play Motherwell. The game has been saved, so we will also save it to the there we go, and save it there with an absolute belting game. I couldn't have asked for much more, actually. I was expecting maybe a 1-0. Usually I start off very slow. It will be the first time in 3 years in any Football Manager game, I think, that I have. I think it's the first time in 3 years. I can't quite remember. Don't quote me on it. But any save I do, I have never won the opening game of the season. So that's very good. We will quickly go through this. I'll go through this, and I will see you all to see whether these players come in or not. So see you all in a second. Unfortunately, both of them had been declined. It is a risk that was going to happen, just because between the two of them, he's played 5. I don't see why he wouldn't get it under appeal. So, and we've sold out of season tickets at 46,500. We're just going to fast forward just so it clicks and we see when we get the date for the thing, and it just gives us a result to see where Celtic are as well. Remember the first goal, 3-2. Oh. It's to stop the 10 in a row. So yeah. Oh, we won't actually we'll find out one the next day. So we're going to do that quickly, and then we shall move on. I'll save it to the cloud again, just so that I don't have to go through all this again. I'll say make sure it's double saved constantly. Nothing really there. Starting to perform better. I think it might just be the computer just warming up. I do apologise, but I will cut down the... Oh, pardon me. The a few of them probably take off a couple of the other leagues, just enough that it will run much smoother. It'll run like butter. That's what we're going for here. So, fingers crossed. As for the goalkeeper, I have agreed to put him back on loan to San Lorenzo for the season, so it's not the world's most... Lopez has been granted his work permit. It's not the one I wanted to but he's going back 2.7 million off it. We might not get the other player in. So we've got a goalkeeper maybe coming in. He might not be worth the 2-point-odd million, but at least we've kind of got a youngish goalkeeper. He's going to stay out on loan for the season. It has been very slow. I'm sitting on the button. There we go. Yeah, I'll send him on the course. 2.7 million. Getting loan back. 19 he could grow. Just. So there is that. But we will see. We'll quickly do a scouting meeting just because we can see who is around. Maybe it's Stevie Malin. Someone that you could always probably get in. I'm quite happy with my midfield actually. So I'm not really that concerned if it was. Yeah, we'll go through all this and go through the leagues as well. I'll just discard that one. On screen. So we'll quickly then just do this as well. We'll quickly save it to there so we know. But so when we return it will be Motherwell. Only by then we're sitting pretty at the top, unbeaten in numerous amount of games, and quickly in through Europe, and then we shall toddle off and do other things. And then quickly save it up to the cloud, so then I can go and chill out on my sofa, play all these sets of games, come back, possibly do another recording later, and get all this all finalised. So, until next time guys, I will love yous and leave yous. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and until the next episode of The Homecoming, I'll see yous all then. Bye for now.